Beloved heart, I invite you to sign up to my mailing list, and as a result of signing up, you will get a free gift. It's a 5D rebalance tune up of all these chakras, and chakras are my specialty. So I would love to gift you with this transmission that is filled with light language and codes to help you stay balanced and tuned up during these increased frequencies of energy of this ascension, this new earth frequency. So check out the links in the notes of this show. And I look forward to connecting with you. I am sending you love. This is the transfiguration of the new you. Hello, beloved heart. Welcome to another episode of my podcast. So I'm going to start off with a story actually that happened just recently. So on the morning of May 1st, 2025, I woke up with this like heavy weight lifted that felt like a lifetime of accumulation of heaviness. And that morning I just woke up like a complete reset, like things had just like been lifted from me, and it felt like there was a split of the old earth's heavy energy and moving more into like what is normal to us as light workers, star seeds and healers, etc. So April felt like it happened, years ago, even though it was all in the same week. So there was like this really extreme quantum shift. I'm wondering if many of you also felt that too. So comment if you have. Lately, though, times have been heavy with energies, and April felt the heaviest to me, mainly because it was a month of getting the rug pulled from under our feet for so many, which created, these shock waves of like another wake up call. And things are moving at a quantum speed of change and transformation that is like overwhelming, I would say. Whether we like it or not, we are being called to another soul level of expansion and getting clear about our soul contract and our soul purpose, which is a major transformational shift and expansion. There will be a point that the heart can no longer take it, and it will continue to be consistent, persistent, and louder to the point that you will feel unease, creating an inner battle with your own rational mind and ego. And that was me after the divorce to step into my soul purpose business. And I say this with so much compassion and love because I know it's a scary place to be when all your rational mind is going against it and being in doubt. In every expansion is another layer of awakening that occurs or wake up call. One must shed the old to step into the expansive self. And that is what's happening now. What is not in your soul alignment is being released or removed from your life. And it will come abruptly because we're also in this eclipse energy as well. The soul is always growing and expanding just like the universe. It is a part of our spiritual evolution and growth that we go through. And sometimes we get into these comfortable and get, so comfortable doing certain routines and habits subconsciously. The heart is always communicating to us in different ways. And I am no stranger to it. I've been working a lot on myself for a long time. And I left my location bound job where I used to live before moving to Mount Shasta in 2023. This was phase 2 of my plan of transitioning into my soul purpose business. Phase 1 was launching my business while still working in corporation, being location bound. So when I moved in 2023, I had no remote job offer. I took a complete quantum leap of faith because that is where my heart was strongly yearning. But a miracle happened. I did get an opportunity to do some remote work while I reestablished and resettled myself in my new location. So it took me a whole year, say 2024, to integrate the new energies of the location, including the mountain, as I was being prepared for this huge expansion for this year of 2025. And for instance, for most of 2024, I kept losing my voice and I could feel that the vocal cords were being adjusted and it was releasing some really old, wounded, deep traumas from past lives where I have been killed several times for speaking up, speaking divine truth, and speaking holy languages or languages of light that I speak now in channel. And I share more of this, one of the episodes in season 1 of my podcast as well. If you want to go dig in there and hear some more about that. So this year, 2025, my voice is stronger than ever, and I'm speaking up more from my heart in order to empower us because we are much needed now, more than ever. And there is a spiritual war occurring to keep us distracted from our divinity within. Some of it is occurring in the astral world, where I've seen many of us in our light weapons of different battles, whether you're aware of this or not. The time is for us to rise now, stronger than ever. There are those who want to keep us small, but our greatest strength is our resilience to withstand any challenge. One of those superpowers within us is our creativity to reinvent ourselves. I love what one of the channelers said in one of the YouTube messages that I got. I get to create money. Instead of saying I need to get money, this is just one of many mindset shift ideas when it comes to money and wealth. It's so important to be surrounded by tribes or people who are open to these mindset shift or encourage your empowerment to step into your creativity, to think outside the box from societal norms. We have been programmed over and over again that you must get good grades, get a good job, and all for what? To get laid off? And yes, there is a lot of that going on, especially in the United States. And there is a rippling effect in all of this throughout the world. It's time to realize that we are not separate. What is happening in the United States is interconnected with the world. The individual is part of the collective, and the collective is part of the individual. We are intertwined one way or another through the quantum field. Everything is being dismantled, and the facade can clearly be seen. Twice now, I have heard about the crabs in the bucket. One of them was through Facebook and the other through the YouTube channel. Have you heard of this story? So I will share this with you. The story of the crabs in the bucket is that usually when a crab tries to get out of the bucket, other crabs will pull it down, so they end up staying in the bucket or being stuck in the bucket together. And this is a very powerful analogy because I feel many of us are stuck in our own box built by societal norms of constraints. Example being get a good degree, get good grades, get a good job, get paid well, and then it continues into work hard to get paid more. And this is an old construct way of being. It no longer serves us. The point is to be with others who help pull you out of the bucket or the box and encourage you to have the courage to do what you came to do. That is your true soul purpose. Personally, I was getting too comfortable in my corporate job, and I could not complain for the work I did and also being paid well because in some way I did enjoy it. And you will find I'm always grateful too. But my heart was still yearning to be free in a different way, to fully step into my higher purpose and mission, being something big, a big mission to amplify, into my soul purpose. I had already been making these plans through different outlets, and in addition, finding different streams of cash flow too. Since 2020, after officially launching, I had been doing some of my soul purpose business, and in parallel, I was still working a corporate world being location bound, where I found my passion was in my soul purpose mission. So I would find myself exhausted at times after working long hours. There were still elements of me that wanted to do a soft detach. And what I mean by soft detach is to gently switch over to my role in my soul purpose business while still having a foot in corporate world. It was a safety net thing that sometimes the ego likes to twist, I will admit. And don't get me wrong, switching into the business launch was not easy for me because I had to face an extreme amount of doubts, stage fright, fear of being seen, visibility issues, and lack of self-worth. So it took me many years to really launch my business officially as well. And I invested thousands of dollars in top mentors to help me heal a lot of areas and courageously, boldly face blind spots that I could not so easily see in myself, which helped me to confidently burst the gentle push of my business officially. I was able to start with live videos um, during a time when all of this was happening, is when the pandemic was also starting up and ramping up that year as well. And so I started by doing live Facebook videos and also like YouTube videos much later. And now I'm helping so many others as well create space for this too.
Unlock your limitless potential with the monthly Multiversal Circle of Creation. This sacred quantum manifestation ritual will awaken your inner power and connect you to the successful versions of yourself across the multiverse. Clear blocks, amplify your creative energy, and set powerful intentions for abundance, love, and possibilities. Activate your galactic aspects, recalibrate your nervous system, and manifest your dreams with cosmic clarity. Available in person and via Zoom. Join us for this transformative experience today.
So fast forward to now. I've been hearing the message since the beginning of 2025, and I'm going to share this with you because I feel it's relevant to many of you. I am taking a whole new level of amplification and expansion, and the universe said it's time for you to embody your wings and step into your role fully. I won't lie, it's scary, especially when you're navigating the unknown, but that is part of the quantum leap of faith. So, we are all in this together of this great earthly shift that is occurring in different ways in each individual and collectively. I have been listening to my gut intuition on certain decisions lately, and the timing of it all has had me in quite an awe. Right now, I am at the 0 point void of recreation. It is the place where all potential and opportunities of this expansion is happening in connection with the universe that we are. It's really the quantum field. This is an initiation to the next level of amplification. In every loss, there is a greater breakthrough and gain. And I can feel this more than ever. Every loss is also a rebirth of a new you. So there is always a continuous spiritual evolution within us, and the timelines are collapsing faster than ever and accelerating quantum spaces to realign us to our highest timelines in connection with our true authentic self at the soul level. We are divine and we are strength. We are powerful and we rise from any challenge. And despite what's going on, we must keep moving forward. And there's always a new dawn. In every end is a new beginning, and something so much better that God has in store for us. We are the universe within. And as a short side note, I ask that when someone shares from a vulnerable space or is going through extreme loss and transformational change, to please hold them in compassion before making any sarcastic or joking comments at them, even if it seems that you are joking. It may not be a joke to them, and some jokes can come off as being demeaning, or at least that is how their energy feels. Sometimes people just want to be held in a space of compassion and love. Place yourself in their feet and situation and feel what it's like. Yes, these are great times of change for many of the starseeds or light workers who are to bear witness to be a part of this time. But in the celebration, don't be heartless and forget to have compassion and love for those who are starting to wake up. Pray for us. There's nothing religious about praying, as I've discussed in a previous episode. I will conclude with this meditation and declaration to uplift us during this time. So before starting, please state you're willing to receive this transmission, codes which are part of this meditation. So take 3 deep breaths by breathing in through the nose, holding for 3 seconds, and slowly releasing through the nose. And now let's connect at the heart, coming all together collectively within the quantum field of our own heart. Imagine yourself immersed in the most diamond white, crystalline light that is bathing you now. You can feel your every cell tingling and vibrating to these light codes. They are quantum dissolving any residual aspects of fear, worry, grief, depression at a quantum level. And you can feel lighter in every instant. Allow a moment to work through you. Let's declare the following. I am strong and resilient, and I stand in my divine power. What is rightfully mine is once again restored, and that includes my abundance and wealth. I am worthy, and I am most valuable. I am deserving and worthy of receiving money in different ways and in all ways. Thank you, and so it is. I will catch you in the quantum field of love and compassion.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like, save, and share with others so they can also experience what you just experienced. And stay tuned for some more high vibe episodes. And I'll be connecting with you in the next quantum field. Sending you so much love.